Shalom, shalom, Israel. First and foremost, I want to give all honor, glory, and praises unto YAHAWAH, YAHAWASHI, YAHAWAH, double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, and shalom to my Akim, Wagwathim, who are diligently waiting to be delivered from this final captivity. This is Brother Kawakab coming at you with another lesson. Today's lesson, First Timothy chapter 4, verse from the top. Now the Spirit speaketh expressly that in the latter times some shall depart from the faith, giving heed to seducing spirits and doctrines of devils. Let me read that once more. Now the Spirit speaketh expressly that in the latter times some shall depart from the faith, giving heed to seducing spirits and doctrines of devils. All right. So now the inspiration to make that led me to do this lesson was there was some news that this cult leader, Nature Boy, had I guess raped his women or something. I don't know, something to that effect. And I'm not necessarily going to be talking about him specifically. I'm going to be talking more so about the general air or the general topic of these different cults, these different people that lead people astray. All right, as well as these different religions. Bear with me one moment. Shalom. All right. Now we're back, Slakia. Basically, as I had said before, there's a whole bunch of different cult leaders. Young Pharaoh, Nature Boy, Black Consciousness, Black Panther, Black whatever. Okay, a bunch of different, groups already. All right, that pose as like woke extremists or something to that. Basically, where a lot of people do get enticed by the words that they say, and that's one of the biggest things. Jake really number one, Jake is really good at talking big, all right, as well as they're also looking for some form of hope in the form of something. Okay. Like they don't care where it's from, what it is. They just want hope. All right. And as a result, then they just take whatever sounds good to them. And this can come in the form of Black Panthers, Black whatever religion, or this, that, and the third, X, Y, and Z. All right. So basically, this is the thing. These are some of these seducing spirits as well as doctrines of devils that we need to avoid. All right. In addition to that, we need to also make sure that we are slacking. There's also other. I just remembered a bunch of different people that were claiming to be YAHAWASHI. All right. There was Jake. There were Jakes that were claiming to be Yahweh. There are Edomites claiming to be Yahawashi, and honestly, you can bear with me, Slakia. It's right here. Man that claims to be. Okay, so there's a bunch of different dudes, and he actually looks like the Edomite for the most part. Jesus. All right, so there's a bunch of people that are claiming to be, you see all these stuff. A Jake looking one, or a Hamite looking one, I don't know which one it is. And then Edomite, and then probably Hamite, but whatever. You get the picture. Basically you have all these different people that are claiming that and people are following it. As you see, 1 million people think he's actually the real Jesus. But the thing is, we're not going to be deceived, because what does the scripture say is going to happen when Yahawashi finally returns? Okay, let's actually see. And this just goes to show that these people, they it goes to show, I don't know why it didn't show that. Anyway, it goes to show how easily manipulated, as well as I guess spiritually as well as biblically illiterate people are. All right, as biblically illiterate, because they don't read. They really don't read. Revelation chapter 1, verse 7. Behold, he cometh with clouds, and every eye shall see him, and they also which pierced him, and all kindreds of the earth shall wail because of him. Even so, Amen. Yeah, basically, the whole world. The thing is, I didn't know. You know, Slakia, I can just say most people didn't know. Okay, like, yes, the internet is brewing and showing and pushing all this stuff out, sure, but at the end of the day, there's still going to be some people that are not going to, see or going to know. All right, so the fact that these people are saying that, so okay, the fact that these people are saying, number one, saying that they are Jesus, and number two, people are actually dumb enough to believe him. That just goes to show how the Lord is just not dealing with these people. All right, let's get this. 2 Thessalonians chapter 2, verse 11. And for this cause Yahweh shall send them strong delusion, that they shall believe a lie, and a lie they have believed. Okay, it's as clear as day that those are not Yahawashi. Okay, it's clear. If that was the case, well, number one, Slakia, let me take things a step at a time. So if that was the case, number one, everyone should have known. Number two, the people should be able to recognize, okay, in the scriptures it says this, then the third. Okay, and number three, why is nothing changing? Why has nothing changes? Why has nothing been done? Why are things still going, still being as bad as they are? And the answer to that, Slakia, the answer to that is simply the fact that people are not aware of what's supposed to happen when Yahawashi. That goes to show and forward, and more so proves their spiritual and biblical illiteracy, because they don't know what's in the scriptures. They don't know why Yahawashi is even going to return back. Like, what's the point then? Why would Yahawashi return if he's not even going to do anything? Like, that's just pointless. Like, these people don't think. Yahawashi returned just to let everyone continue to suffer again. All right, there's a reason why he didn't exert his power, the full extent of his power back then. He did use some of his power. He did have powers, all right, through the spirit and power of Yahweh when he first came here, but he intentionally held them back. Okay, so the second time he's come, he's gonna come and then he doesn't now? Like, these people are dumb, Slakia. But no, it's not even that they're dumb, Slakia. It's not that they're not dumb. It's just that the Lord he put a strong delusion on them. Okay, this is a lot that he left for them. Now, Slakia, 2 Timothy chapter 3, verse 7, ever learning and never able to come to the knowledge of the truth. This is another big problem that I deal with in my life growing up. Okay, I knew some people that wanted to learn all religions. They kept on telling me, "Hey, learn all religions." Okay, because I want to make sure that I know what the truth is. When in actuality, what happened was this person had led someone astray someone that they actually cared about, someone that they considered close to them, okay, into a religion that ended where they ended up. I think it was what was it called? Jehovah's wickedness, okay, where the people are very enclosed. They don't really talk to other people, I guess, for the most part. Yeah. Which they intentionally say, if you are not a Jehovah's Witness, then I cannot deal with you, or I'm cutting ties and this, that, and third. All right, but basically the general idea applies differently for everyone, I guess, whatever. All right, but the main thing is, that's what happened, and that person that was telling them to go learn about all religions lost that person, lost that friend, lost that person that they actually cared about and talked to a lot. Okay, so as a result, like that's on them. That's on them. And there's also people that are so, what's the word? They have hate boners. Okay, I don't know if you've ever heard of a hate boner. People have hate boners, just like Esau Edom has a hate boner for Israel. People have hate boners for certain religions, which I will say, while people do hate on Israel a lot, people absolutely despise Muslims, like I would almost say an unreasonable degree. Like, people just do not mess with Muslims. Like, I don't know what's wrong with them, but that is the fact that the people just hate on Muslims damn near for no reason. Even though I will say a lot of speech is, for the most part, obviously there's some flaws, there's some things that are not true to what is in the truth, but the whole women covering up, women being modest, women getting with one man, a man having multiple wives, not eating, the dietary laws and stuff like that, which again, like, they have all these things that are the same, but at the same time, like, there are some differences that they say, okay, well, even though we're not supposed to eat pork, we can't eat pork if we're starving and we can't eat and there's nothing else to eat. So if I was stranded on an island, then I can eat pork, and that's okay. When the difference is for us, all right, the Lord said don't eat pork. So if we are stranded on an island and there's only pork, then it is up to us. So like, it's up to us to just have faith that, what, I'm not gonna eat this pork. I'm gonna either starve to death or wait for the Lord to send a helicopter to save us out of that situation. And that's the difference between us. Okay, so yes, there are some differences, but I did want to point out some of the similarities. But at the same time, I also want to say how much Muslims are hated. But I'm not trying to like say I'm sympathizing or empathizing for them, because again, that's more so just the Lord or put for that type of religion. And again, people are learning just to either debate these types of stuff. People are learning just to just to see, learning just to whatever. Okay, it's just like there's no point. Okay, because once you find the truth, okay, which if this truth isn't the truth to you, then this is just not your law. And that's your law. Your law is to be deceived and follow something else. Okay, this is not for everyone. All right. So yeah, and with the people they want to learn everything. All right, like, they're just never gonna come to the truth. Even though you spend all these years learning and learning and learning, and then what are you gonna have to show for it? A bunch of years wasted learning worthless information. okay, for no practical use. Like that's honestly stupid now that I said that out loud. All right, even dumber now that I made that statement, Slakia, which I already never believed in that in the first place. Matthew chapter 24 verse 24, for there shall rise false Christs and false prophets, and shall show great signs and wonders, insomuch that if it were possible they shall deceive the very elect. Okay, so hey, this is the thing, and this goes back to what I originally said with the whole different cult things. You got all these people, all these jakes primarily, that are learning black consciousness. All right, they are learning all this different stuff, and they're getting deceived. Okay, and then those black consciousness leaders or whatever are taking advantage of them, and making money off of them. All right, so as a result, then what? Like they're telling you about a freaking ways to living, which like what's that? Oh, Dr. Umar Johnson. I heard a bunch of stuff where he exploits people for money. He takes money from them and just brings them out like used rags or something like that. Like it is crazy. I'm not gonna lie. All right, but yeah, this is the thing. Like we need to be circumspect and not follow after these doctrines of devils. All right. So with that, I hope